Well, my friends, you got a chance to see what we all have to offer towards the leadership. I make the argument that I'm the best choice to become the next leader of the party for a number of reasons. One, yes, I'm perfectly bilingual. I speak 2 languages, French and English, fluently. I'm able to communicate with people in both French and English with ease, and I think that's one of the important parts that we need to deal with as a party. The other thing is I understand Ontario. I've traveled this province and I've lived in this province all my life, as our colleagues did, but from a very different perspective. I understand urban Ontario as much as I understand rural Ontario, the north, the south, the east, to the west, because of the unique situation I find myself in living in northeastern Ontario. I have experience. I've sat in government. I understand the discipline of what it takes to make decisions in government and how not to make decisions when you're in government, because we made some bad ones. And I've learned from that experience. I understand what it is to be a member of the opposition. But the most important thing, my friends, is the experience has given me the ability to think through where we need to go as a party. I've seen this, been there, done that, wore the T-shirt. I understand what the problems are within their party and what we need to do when it comes to policy. I have the confidence, I have the voice, and I have the vision, and I'm asking for your support in the next leadership campaign. Vote for Gilles Bisson, leader of the New Democratic Party and next Premier of Ontario. Thank you.
Thank you. Andrea? I was elected MPP in a by-election in Hamilton that reopened our city to the NDP. After that by-election, we elected 2 more MPs who are now sitting with Irene. And then in 2007, another MPP. And I know what it takes. I know that we can make these wins happen across the province. When I was elected municipally, I was elected by a small group of very dedicated people, a team that wanted to see change. They were inspired and they wanted to see change, and we made that change happen. And it's something that we can do as a party, absolutely. I'm a community organizer, and I know what we need. We need to strengthen our base. We need to reach out, invigorate our riding associations. We need to bring people into the party who should be with us, women, young people, new Canadians. We speak to their issues. They should be with us. We need to make environmentalism affordable in this province so that every Ontarian can proudly call themselves an environmentalist. We need to make our economy an economy that works for the people that fuel it, the workers, the families, the people. We need to make our economy socially and environmentally responsive and accountable. It's done in other jurisdictions. We can do that here in Ontario. It's time to invest in good jobs, invest in strategies that keep our good jobs, and invest in creating new jobs that sustain families, provide good quality of life. And I talked about that earlier, the whole issue of overhauling our labor laws and getting back to a place where workers have dignity, have pensions, have benefits, have unions. And New Democrats, it's time to form government in Ontario so that we can make this province the strong, the vibrant, the green province that it should be. And we can do that together. I ask for your support. Thank you.
Thank you. Michael?
I ask all of you for your support here today. I ask for your support as the only candidate for leader of the NDP who was once a leader in government. I grant you it was a municipal government, but I have shown from my record what was possible in a place, my beloved East York. And what I had done there, I believe that can be done over all of Ontario. When I look at the legislature today, we have 10 dynamic members in our caucus. We have 10 people who can speak as well as anyone else. Those who watch the legislature know that we are the effective opposition, if not the official opposition. We are able to put forward platforms, but people don't vote for us. I don't want to lead, and I'll be blunt to you, I don't want to lead a party of 10 members. I know that that's what I will inherit, but I aspire to be government. I aspire to be the premier. If I can be elected in a place like Leaside as the only New Democrat on council where I can win every single poll in an upper middle class area, then I know that we can win in places like London and Kitchener and Windsor and Kingston and Sault Ste. Marie and all those other places and all those towns and villages and cities across Ontario. I have shown that I have the discipline. I have the ability to bring people together in consensus and to provide a different kind of government. I am asking the party to change. I am asking the party to take that leap of faith. I am asking you to look at what is best for your own communities and for your cities, and to free up the cities and towns from the yoke imposed by the province. I'm asking you to look at issues that grab everyone across this province, not just New Democrats. Issues like property taxes, which are totally unfair and upon which we can campaign. Issues like pensions. People are worried about their pensions. Let's campaign on pensions, that everyone has a decent pension. And in the end, let's finally do something about poverty and the environment instead of talking about it. Let's go out there and aggressively do it. The motto of my campaign is results you've never had before. Come with me and I'll prove it.
Thank you. Peter?
Well, friends, thank you for this afternoon. I hope that this leadership race can help rejuvenate our party, and this afternoon I think we took another good step forward. I've been struck in the course of this leadership race about the debate on sharing revenue between the party centre and the riding associations, and I don't disagree that this is something that we have to get right. But it seems to me that we can't spend all our time focusing on that issue. Splitting up a shrinking pie makes everybody hungry. The real question for us is how we build a party that will excite and inspire people in Ontario. Because when they're excited and inspired, they will come to us, they will help us build, they'll contribute to us. That will solve our revenue problem. For years now, this province has been battered by governments that are not prepared to take on the challenges of this century. For me, the core economic challenges are also the environmental ones. We have to clean up the electricity mess in this province. We have to take on the good strategies that are in place in other countries if we want to be able to make the products of tomorrow rather than importing them. And we won't be able to import them either if we can't afford them, if we don't have the jobs. I call it a new energy economy. To make it a reality, we need to change the NDP. I very much look forward to making that change with you. I look forward to talking to Ontario about the change that it needs to make, how it can be made, why we need to make it. And I hope in the weeks and months ahead that I have the opportunity to work with you as leader to put this party back ahead of this province. Thank you all.